The Honduran government formalized this Saturday night, 25, the breakup of diplomatic relations with Taiwan, the island that in practice is independent, but which China considers to be a rebellious province. In a statement, the Chancellery of Xiomara Castro's government showed that it is once and for all aligned with what Beijing dictates. Honduras recognizes the existence of a single China, says the text. And Taiwan is an inalienable part of Chinese territory. From this date, the government will have no official contact with the island. There were days when the movement of the small Central American country was ventilated. 10 days ago, Xiomara announced on Twitter that she intended to establish relations with Beijing and that she had asked her chancellor to start talks with the Asian giant. Days later, information surfaced that the American nation had asked Taiwan for $2.5 billion, $13.17 billion Brazilian reals, shortly before announcing that it intended to start diplomatic ties with the country of Xi Jinping. Shortly after the public announcement of the end of diplomatic ties, Taiwan recalled its ambassador to Honduras. While China sees its influence growing in Latin America, the island of Taiwan sees the shrinking of its already small range of official links. Tegucigalpa's farewell further deepens the island's isolation, which is now only recognized by 13 countries. Taiwan used to be seen by most of the world as the real China, but that changed when the United States began to recognize the continental regime in 1979. The action opened space for Beijing to occupy the Chinese representation in multilateral forums such as the Council of UN Security. Beijing has made an effort to pour large sums of money into nations that insist on relations with the island, trying to entice them to switch sides. During the height of the COVID pandemic, the Chinese almost achieved the feat with Paraguay, which, without vaccines against the disease, considered changing sides in exchange for Chinese immunizers. This just didn't happen because the United States was quick to announce the donation of 1 million doses of Pfizer to Asuncion in June 2021. The international community harbors fears that China could invade Taiwan to take control of the territory. Last year, President Tsai Ing-wen said that the province is determined to defend itself against enemies, noting that potential invaders, a thinly veiled hint at China, will pay a heavy price if they incur offensives against the territory.